Hi all, let us discuss today's Hindu editorial. It is about the biparjoy storm that was recently have becoming as a threat to Gujarat. However, we should appreciate the Gujarat government for handling it smartly. There were no much of casualties found around. Two were reported to be dead. However, in the past years there were heavy casualties reported. The Indian Meteorological Department handled it very well by sending emergency notes to fishermen. They were not allowed to enter the sea. People were relocated. All the mishap measures were planned and executed finely, is what we would say. There have been injuries and cattle deaths that has been reported. So the storm was categorized under very severe category. Average wind speeds over 115 km per hour. In the 4 days of lead time, and estimates of its strength gave enough time for district authorities in Gujarat to begin evacuating nearly 1 lakh people in the coastal regions of the states. They were moved to shelters and close to 30 central and state disaster relief teams were kept ready. The railways has cancelled several trains, and the fishermen also received advance signal to not enter the sea. There were power outages in around 1092 villages. About 5,120 electric poles were knocked down by the storm, and estimated 196 transformers and 2502 feeders were damaged in the Saurashtra Kutch region. However, now shops and establishments are reopened. However, the normalcy has not returned. So this is a new warning because of global warming. Bay of Bengal or Arabian Sea can expect impact only 36 to 60 hours ahead. So it is all because of the global warming. The cyclones are getting more severe. So a cyclone in 1998 that struck Gujarat killed 3,000 people. So we have kept a rescue team in a much prepared state than what has happened in 1998. That is good, and we are going to get more cyclones like this, and we have to find a permanent fix for this, because evacuating 1 lakh people during every storm is practically impossible. For the government to keep doing that repeatedly again and again. Because of the global warming, we may expect a lot of such cyclones in the future also. So they are planning to plant mangroves at the land so that the storm impact will get reduced, is what their plan is. So hope they find a solution to work on it in a long term way. Next is about terrorism at Africa. It is very saddening to know that 41 people, including 36 children of a school, are attacked in the Uganda-Congo border of Africa. The suspects are the Islamist militants, and this situation reminds us the worsening of security in the areas of Africa. We can't just tell that only Africa is prone to threat, the rest of the world is safe, because once we let terrorism breed in any part of the world, it is going to be very risky. The terrorists will start operating. Same thing happened when Taliban took off Afghanistan, and they started attacking Twin Tower from Afghanistan to US. So we can't just take it easily, and the attackers are attacking school children, the innocent people. So that is really terrifying to know. So the Ugandan authorities have blamed the Ali Democratic Force, ADF. It is an Islamist militant group which operates from Congo. So a group attacked the Lubiria Secondary School that is located 2 kilometers from the Congolese border. Students were hacked, some of them were kidnapped, their dormitory was set on fire. The school was completely looted, and some 80 students were burned to death. Just very terrifying to read only such things. The students kidnapped are used as child soldiers. That is again very, very terrible. The ADF was actually formed in 1990s by a number of militant groups opposed to the rule of Ugandan leader Yoweri Museveni, and it is founded by a former Catholic who had converted to Islam. The ADF's main recruiting plank was that Muslims, who make up some 14% of the Uganda's population. After the 1998 school attack, the Ugandan and the Congolese armies launched a joint operation, and they were all relocated to the jungles. Now they are all trying to become active again. After the NATO invasion of Libya, they are getting stronger. Situation in Uganda is very, very worse because the country has never been stable since 1986, and so the government are telling that they are going to fight the ADF. However, they have to launch joint operations because that is how they were able to gain control in the later in the past. They were able to set them back to the jungle. So some severe action has to be taken against this growing group of networks. Otherwise, the world security is under question. Let's wait and see how fastly they are able to act on this issue. Thank you.